What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another training session. As you can see today, we are going to do a recovery, stretching, flexibility, yoga for our recovery day after, I'm sure, a long week of working out. As you can see, I have my yoga mat. We're just going to move our arms right up to the ceiling and slowly right back down to our sides. As we do this, make sure to keep breathing through. You can take a big inhale as you go up and a big exhale as we go down. Next, I want you to have a little bit of a wider stance. We're just going to go ahead and nicely, slowly touch our toes. You can really feel your calf muscles strengthen and extend as we go down. Take your time. Don't feel like you have to touch your toes. Just reach down and make sure that you at least get that stretch. Next, we'll do some rotations for our thoracic region. You can rotate clockwise and counterclockwise. As you can see, my feet are pressed down on the ground. I'm still sort of extending my legs, rotating back and forth. Next, we'll just do a side lunge. You can just reach over to one side and reach back to the other side. Basically, you're hinging from your hips, really extending one leg as you really pull down on the other leg. This is another great calf muscle stretch and hamstring stretch. And then once again, when your feet are a little bit in a wider stance, go ahead and just reach down to touch your toes. There we go, guys. All right, next thing that we are going to do, take your time, go into a plank position. We are going to do some plank drives. As you can see, first I will start with my back a little bit hyperextended, and then I will reach forward with my glutes to the ceiling, making sure to engage my core. I'm just going to go back and forth, make sure that I'm breathing through this exercise. This is a great stretch for your back muscles as well as your hamstrings and your arms. As you're coming down, make sure not to hyperextend your lower back, not too far, but just enough that you can have your arms extended and kind of feel that stretch in your shoulders. Excellent job, guys. You guys are doing great. Just a few more. Still breathing through. Awesome. Next, go ahead and have one leg reach over to your arm, kind of like a sumo squat, and then we will go back into a plank. So as you can see, my left leg comes to my arm, my right leg comes to my other side of my arm, and I go into a little bit of a sumo squat. We will do this a few more times, again with your abs engaged, your core tightened, and you are breathing through in and out. From there, we will go into a child pose. As you can see, my glutes will be pulling from behind me. I'm hinging, my face is down, my arms are extended. This is a great position to really stretch out those back muscles. As you can see, I can lean over to the right. So now I'm going to stretch out the left side of my lats, my obliques. Still breathing through. Again, we'll switch to the other side. Just take one hand over the other hand, lean over to the other side, just to make sure to stretch out those lats muscles. Face is still down, glutes are still up. Next, let's just go into some stretches with our arms. What we will do, we will be in all forms. I want you just to lean over to one side. Basically, put your arm and have all of the surfaces of your arm touching the ground. You're just going to lean over to one side all the way completely. This is a great stretch for your shoulders, as well as your glutes will still be sticking up. We're still breathing through this exercise. Again, guys, this is something that you should do either before or after the workout, just to make sure that your muscles are relaxed and that they are recovering. Next, let's just do some cat and cow. As you can see, I am going to basically roll up my shoulders and my back right up to the ceiling in that cow position, and then come right back down in that cat position. So hyperextending as well as arching that back, arching those muscles, those abdominal muscles up to the ceiling and down to the floor. Excellent job, guys. Next, go ahead and have one knee reach in front of you. We are just going to reach the sky. We're going to focus in on those hip flexors. As you can see, my right leg is in front of me. I'm really stretching out that left hip flexor. We're just going to do this for a few more seconds, guys. Really take your time. Reach forward as long as you feel comfortable. Really just want to make sure that you feel that stretch, but you don't want to feel any pain. Still breathing through. Excellent job. Excellent job. All right, guys. In this position, let's go ahead and just do a little bit of a nice side stretch. On your knees, just reach over to the side with your arm. Once again, keep breathing through this exercise. We're going to go for about 5 to 7 seconds each exercise. Almost done with our flexibility and yoga session, guys. You guys are doing great. Next, let's just go into some rotations with our arms. Now, those shoulder blades are really, really, really important. I'm sure when you go through your arm exercise, it is really sometimes difficult to stretch out those shoulder blades. You really want to make sure that those are relaxed. Next, let's just go to our back. We will have our knees just drive right up to our chest. Go ahead and go into some rotations with our hips. You guys are doing awesome. You can rotate from one side to the next as you are still breathing through. We'll just do this for a few more seconds. Take your time. Breathe in and breathe out. Excellent job, guys. Excellent job. Next, go ahead and extend your legs. Reach over with one leg to the other side. Try and make sure that both shoulders are touching the ground. This is, again, a great stretch for your glutes as well as your lower back muscles. Excellent job. Excellent job. You guys are doing awesome. Awesome job, guys. That takes us to the completion of our yoga and flexibility recovery. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for joining.